guys, welcome to another review, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Defining Moments Ric Flair from WrestleMania 24. Anyway, let's start off with the packaging. It's your typical Defining Moments box. So along the bottom here, it kind of replicates like a title belt with Defining Moments here with the globe and logo. And then here you've got what is essentially a side plate of a belt, so that looks pretty cool. And then you've got the figure displayed nicely in the window, as well as Ric Flair and RF here with the feathers. Looks pretty cool with the black along here. You can actually make out what the inside looks like. It's meant to represent his role, so that's really cool. Then over here you've just got the WWE logo, picture of Flair, and on the back you get a view of what it should say Flair, but I didn't pack it properly back into the box. But you know, it does look really cool when you get it right, when you first get it. And here you actually have a little description of the match, which is something the Defining Moments Shinsuke and Macho Man that I have don't include, so that's really cool. So yeah, you can just pause that if you want to read it. I remember watching that match the following day. It was so long ago, it was actually taped with VHS. I'm that old. But yeah, I remember having a tear in my eye when he retired. Okay, now that the packaging is out of the way, let's get this guy out of the box, shall we? Okay then guys, I've got him out of the packaging, and just for the sake of the review, I took his robe off, but I will be putting it back on shortly, so just bear with me. Talking about the figure now, as far as his head is concerned, when it focuses in, come on, work with me, camera, and there we go. It's a really good head sculpt. They've really captured all the wrinkles very nicely there. It looks really white on camera, but it actually is just, it's just like a bleach blonde, you know, like what you'd expect. It's nicely slicked back. I'll have a photo at the end of the review. I normally have a bunch of photos, so if you stick around till then, you'll get a really good idea of what his hair actually looks like, because it's not this white. But yeah, it looks really nice. The wrinkles and the eyebrows, the dimple, it's all done really well. Now, as far as the book goes, I mean, they reuse molds for different wrestlers, and I don't think they have a slightly old, out of shape book. So, yeah, I'm going to have him with the robe on anyway, so I don't mind. But yeah, he was not this muscular, but oh well. Got the blue trunks with RF there for Ric Flair. The knee pads, they look really cool. They even included, which I really like, the tape on his fingers individually there, which looks really cool. And although this is a clenched fist here, you can, like right there where his finger would be visible, they put a little bit of white paint there, so that's really cool. You know, they went to that extra effort. The back, you know, nothing there. RF along the boots, as well as a white trim, really nice texture and everything in the boots with the lacing and whatnot. Looks really cool. Yeah, like at this point I'd say yeah, they've got the good muscle definition and everything, which they have. Mind you, the figure, well, the guy I should say, who was quite ill and is now recovering, thankfully, so that's good news. Didn't look like this, but you know, I guess it's a good book. I can't fault them on the mold, I can just fault them on using the wrong mold, I guess. But yeah, it looks really cool. I'm just going to put the robe on him. Actually, no, before I put the robe on, I might as well talk about his articulation. He has a ball jointed head, so he can swivel, he can look up about that much, he can look down that much. He has ball hinged shoulders, which also swivel, a swivel in the bicep. He's got a single hinged elbow, a swivel, and a hinge in the wrist. Let's put that down. With his ab crunch, he can look down that much and he can come back up about that much. He's got a swivel in the waist, ball hinged legs. There's a little bit of gappage there. Let's try and push that in a bit. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's got his robe on anyway. Thigh cuts, double hinged knees, a cut above the boots, hinged ankles, which don't really like moving. Ooh, that didn't sound nice. As well as a tiny bit of rock to them as well. Not Dwayne, but you know. Let's put his robe on him now. The robe itself, it's bloody huge. Definitely one of the coolest robes I've ever seen Rick wear. Let's just put this arm in there as well, and I'll give you a better look at it whilst he's wearing it, as it'd just be a lot easier because you'll fill out the robe. There's not much effort that goes into it. It comes open for some reason in the packaging, but it does have Velcro, so that's good. You can just seal it up. It's a bit hard to do looking through the camera. I might just give me a second, guys, whilst I do this. Hope everyone had a good day. It's quite early in the morning I'm filming this review actually. And yep, there we go. The robe is now on, and I'm just going to put his arms down as well. The issue is this doesn't actually come down particularly well. It looks kind of more like Batman's cape. It's not like me to normally say get Batman things wrong, but yeah, you're going to pose him with his arms out anyway, so it looks like he's holding it more than likely. I mean, that's how I do. So it doesn't matter too much. You've got that lovely kind of fur along here, similar to Macho Man. And just look at the way the light bounces off all of those individual like sequins or whatever they are on the inside. It looks awesome. Let's just move it around a little bit. There you go. That looks really nice. He had some lines in there as well, I think. So that's not included here, but you've got silver studs and whatnot all over the robe. You've got this lovely pattern coming down here. Same with the arm, turning it on the back. You've got Nature Boy. That looks really, really cool. The pattern and everything is just awesome. And on the back, you know, you don't get much, but it's nice that they still put the dots and stuff on the back, even though you're not going to be seeing it. But yeah, that is one hell of an accessory. Definitely makes the figure. And although the book isn't exactly what he looked like, you know, as far as his muscles and whatnot went, I'm perfectly fine with it because you got this awesome robe to cover it up, and let's just try and work it. So, yep. So you'll have something like that. Looks really cool. And yeah, it's just a hell of a figure. I absolutely love it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reviews, guys. Take care.